Yeah, Viplav, please take ahead.
Okay, sure. So, hello everyone. My name is Viplav Pandey, and I actually have total 5 years of experience in data analytics and data engineering, both combined. So in my starting career, I actually began with data analytics, where I was actually working with a little bit of SQL, Excel, Tableau, and I was basically, doing some data manipulation and data processing part. Then later, I realized when I actually came across Tanya ma'am online. So basically, they have their website, skillhighs.com, where I actually come across their course, which basically, help me understand what is the current market trend and how I can basically, progress my career. So that's when I decided that I will, be joining an online course which will teach me all the fundamentals and all the concepts which are involved in Azure data engineering. And last year, when they started their batch, I think it was around July, August. That's when I enrolled. And since then, I've been actually learning a lot in this field. So currently, I'm actually working in one of the reputed banks. So currently, I'm working with RBL Finsub Bank in Mumbai, Goregaon. And I've been given this project, where I'm actually handling around 250 plus data pipelines. So these pipelines, they were actually, given to me, passed on to me by my former colleague. And right now I have the job of, monitoring them, making changes if needed. And these pipelines, they basically, help us to get the bank data and then push it to Synapse or any data warehouse where the data is stored and later it is reflected on their applications at the front end. So yeah, so basically this course it has really helped me to understand the fundamentals and the basics of data engineering. But before getting into Azure Data Factory, Data Lake, and Databricks, we must actually go through the important concepts that are there in SQL, in Python, and also understand why are these tools needed in real-time projects. So that's the reason why I actually joined this course, and right now I'm really doing well. So to put it into context, before joining this course, I was actually earning around 5 LPA. Now my package is around 12.5. So actually, I was able to crack some 2 to 3 offers within a span of 6 months while I was doing this course. And by negotiating and coming down to a final figure, I was able to crack this offer. So currently, I'm working over here and I'm learning new things every day. So yeah, this is really important for all of us to understand how important it is for our careers. And if utilized properly, so Tanya ma'am, Ashutosh sir, and there is one more. I think it's his name is Mohit, right, Tanya?
Yeah, Mohil.
Mohit. So these three, they will actually, help you understand all the, uh, the tools, how the data is processed from one end to another, how the data is pushed from SQL database, and how it is, dumped into the data warehouse. And yeah, and if you guys have any doubt, you can ask them anytime. They will always help you and they will understand what is the issue. So yeah, it's a really good plus in my opinion.
Thank you, Viplav, for your insights. Anyone has any question to ask to Viplav?
Yeah, I have one question. Hi,
Yeah, please.
Viplav, Amita here. What I want to know is what was your preparation after the class? Like in the class, they tell us very many concepts and we have to go through it and we do prep. But from your side, so these have a weekend classes, right? So in the entire week, you used to practice it or you used to thoroughly read it through. What was your preparation like?
Yeah. So to answer your question, first of all, after the class has ended for the day, so either Tanya ma'am or Ashutosh sir, they used to actually, upload the recordings of the class. So first thing I used to do was to basically go through all those recordings. Whatever it is, like it is the basic installation of MySQL software on your computer, or it is the advanced window functions, whatever it is, it's really important that we go through all these classes. That was my first step. And then after that, I used to make notes. So, if you start making notes, later when you're preparing for an interview, you can actually refer those. So making notes is a really important thing to do as well. So yeah, these things, they have actually helped me a lot. And outside the class also, I would suggest you, to, visit different websites like Geek for Geeks. Then we have SQL. We have many websites, where you can find different SQL problems, interview questions. So HackerRank is there. Then you can even, go to CodeChef. First of all, you'll have to, understand the basic concepts of SQL. Then you can, actually learn the advanced ones as well. So yeah, self-study is also important here.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I
Yeah,
wanted to know.
yeah, sure.
Anyone else has any question to ask to Viplav?
Yeah, I think one more I would like to. So when you are giving these interviews and how to keep yourself motivated, like not many a times it goes in your way.
Mhm.
So then again, revisit your own concepts, how you used to do that.
Yeah. That's an important question, and also that's a very difficult and an important phase as well. So in the beginning, I did face a lot of problems cracking these interviews. So while we might think that we know everything, once we start giving these interviews, different companies, they have their own different set of questions. So for example, if I'm giving an interview for a BFSI company, banking and financial company data, so for that they will basically ask questions which are used in their own case studies, or in their own use cases. So for that, you will have to study a different set of questions. Like, it won't be very much different from our normal questions. So for example, in SQL, if we have to delete the duplicate values, what should we do? So these questions, there are some common questions, but yeah, for different domains, you might face some different questions. And yes, you will also face some very difficult questions as well. It's going to happen because right now this field is very hot and people are like hiring aggressively. So for that, I would actually suggest you to, whenever you finish one interview, you just note all the questions, and whatever questions you were not able to answer, you can study them later before the next interview. So that should actually help you. And also make it a point to make a question bank. So whatever questions you have encountered, just note them or type them in your phone, and then later you can study from that as well.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, this is a very important point that whenever you attempt the interview, right? So it's like one interview gone, two gone, three gone. So means it's like each and every interview you will find one or the other same questions, right? So if you are giving five interviews and if you are not selected, I do understand you get demotivated. So that happened with Viplav also once. So he connected with Ashutosh sir and he was like very much depressed. कि, Sir मेरा निकल ही नहीं रहा. पहले दो राउंड फर्स्ट राउंड निकल जाता है, दूसरा राउंड में पता नहीं क्या हो जाता है. मैं तो सारे आंसर्स दे रहा हूँ, मैं तो सब ठीक से कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन पता नहीं क्यों नहीं निकल रहा. So he was like very much depressed. Then Ashutosh sir had a mentor call or an interview conducted with Viplav. And then he pointed out that what all mistakes he was doing, right? So sometimes it's like you know the answer, but you have to say it on point, right? And sometimes it's like the person who's taking your interview, that person, him or herself, it's not a data engineer. Like they have given some set of questions, and it's like if I'll tell you about the maths, right? So to solve a particular problem, there are multiple approaches, correct? So sometimes it's like the people who are taking your interview, they don't know the multiple approaches. They know only the single approach. So if you say they know 2 plus 2 is 4, but if you say 2 into 2 is 4, they are going to say no, you're wrong. 2 plus 2 is 4, 2 into 2, we don't know. Might be it's 4, might not. Right. Sometimes that kind of interviewer also you will encounter. And because if I'll tell you my experience when I was trying for data engineer in the scratch, right, there were like many things which I knew, some things I didn't knew. So because I just was jumping from one to the other. And I said that this is not my kiare, or this is not my expertise. And that interview started asking me the question on that particular topic only, for which I don't have the expertise. Right. So, there's Azure 5, it's now in picture, and that time it was the latest thing. And I have not worked on it. It's okay. So I said that I have not worked. And he started asking me the question of 5 only. So I got to know that he's not interested to take me up. Right. So you are also going to encounter. The only thing is, the best part of Viplav, what he did is he used to write each and every questions before interview. If he finds that, okay, post interview also, if he finds that I have given this kind of answer and he was not sure that whether the answer he is given it's right or wrong, he used to put it in the group that I have given the interview, these were the questions asked, these are the answers I have given, are these answers right or wrong? So sometimes if the answers are wrong, or if we find that the answer can be given in a more appropriate way, then our team or we or there are few other students used to help him. Right. So he also helps other students. That's why most of our students got placed. So, and the practice. Lead square, you have to practice from lead square. Then today, all of you, there's a task for all of you for today. There's, and I'll show you website known as W3W, W3 School, sorry. It's a very simple site, right? You can just go and practice your SQL over there. W3 School, yeah. It's very simple to practice, very simple, right? You just have to go over here, you have to select SQL, then you have the test. If you go down, you can give the SQL quiz, right? If you are able to conduct it, you can just click on this, you can start. See, okay, we'll do it together only. Chalo. What does SQL stands for? Tell me.
Structured query language.
True. Structured query language. Okay. We'll go next. Okay.
Okay, I can one second, Tanya. Okay, I
Huh,
can
huh.
see only Amita is answering the questions. I would suggest even others to,
Yeah, please.
actively participate in this.
Yes. Okay. Viplav, you answer this one. Chalo.
Which SQL statement is used to extract data from a database? Okay, so this will be get, right?
No.
Select.
Select?
Correct.
Yeah, select.
Viplav, you are
देखो
now
ना,
confused with
या
your
या
SQL and your Azure,
नहीं,
huh?
मुझे मुझे वापस चालू करना पड़ेगा, मुझे लग रहा
नहीं,
है.
नहीं, you are confused with your SQL and your Azure. In Azure, we used to write get.
या
Okay.
या I remember.
पाइपलाइन बना
Yeah.
बना के अभी वो वाला सारा दिमाग में आ गया है ना?
वही हाँ, सीक्वल की टीम अलग है ना, इसीलिए.
Yeah, no
राइट.
problem.
हाँ हाँ.
Okay. So, for SQL, we used to write select, but when we are building the Azure pipelines, right over there, we have an option of get. Okay. So, if you are building your pipelines, obviously your get metadata option is there, and you are going to use it. Okay, to extract the database. Okay, which SQL statement is used to update data in a database? Very simple. Answer is already given.
Yeah, it's update.
Yeah, it's update. Okay. Okay, which SQL statement is used to delete data from a database?
Yeah, delete.
Yeah, it's delete. Okay. Okay, which SQL statement is used to insert new data in a database?
Insert into.
It's insert into. Okay, this is like very simple. Okay, you can just go over here, you can start this quiz. Then you have one other quiz. I'll tell you, I'll go to home. Okay, I'll go to SQL. And then if you go over here, right, if you see start learning. Next, then everywhere you'll get this. Okay, you can try it yourself. So it'll give you a question. You just have to write it over here and then you run it. Right? It's very simple. So you can go through it, right? And because I guess most of you have already worked with SQL, so you can practice over here. Okay, the other is HackerRank. Once we are done with this, you can go with the HackerRank. So in HackerRank also you have, I guess Viplav have worked with the other one, no? Viplav, medium you have already completed, I guess.
Yeah, I've completed the easy and the medium part,
Mhm.
intermediate, and I think I'm in the advanced or the hard part.
Mhm.
So,
For developer you have to log in.
yeah. So
ठीक
अभी
है?
के लिए आप लोग इजी मोड से चालू कर सकते हो, and then you can, you know,
Yes.
practice the little medium level questions as well.
See, so if you go over SQL, ठीक है? You have to, you'll get the options. Unresolved, then SQL basics, then you can go with the easy one, and then you can start it. Okay, so you'll get all such questions. So you can click on solve challenge. And if you are stuck somewhere, you don't know how to solve it, right? You have the option. Can you see this discussions? So in discussion, some people have already solved this. So you can read it, okay, and you'll get the approach. This we are going to study. Case we have not studied it yet. We are going to study it. Okay. So these are the, because I have already completed so many, that's why it is giving me a little tough level, right? But for you, it'll be very easy level. So from the employee, uh, only it'll going to take for you. Okay, for me, it's not taking. For Viplav also, I guess it won't take it, come with the harder level itself, right? So you have to select it's prep by topic. See, so many I've already completed. Solve. Yeah. See, so that's why for me it is coming to a harder level. Okay. So you just have to select it from here and then you can select whatever you want to go with. If you want to go with aggregates, you can go with aggregates. If you want to go with basic joints, you can go with basic joints, advanced joints. Okay. So you can practice it from here. Okay. And one more thing. Whenever you are going to have an interview, right? Tips. Go to Google, okay, or go to YouTube and just type the company name. See, if I'll go to YouTube, suggest me some company name. I'll say
Capgemini बहुत
Azure
aggressively hire
Data.
कर रहे हैं, you can put that.
हाँ, engineering interview questions for Capgemini. Okay, so you can find this. See, data engineering interview question with Capgemini interview question D, right? So people have put in there, see, Capgemini interview question for PySpark, right? So people have put in their experiences over YouTube, right? So you can go through some of the questions and at least you can get the understanding that what kind of questions they are asking for, right? So as we are already discussing most of the questions while we are working, right? So the questions will be on that part only, but it's like SQL questions, you cannot predict that what kind of questions they are going to ask. Yes, Viplav was right that when sometimes they ask you on their basis of their domain, right? Or the domain specific questions they used to ask, right? But the foremost question which is going to ask you in joins, I'll tell you what it is. Okay, Viplav has also practiced table 1 and table 2, 1 question you have solved, Viplav, right? 1 and null question.
Those
And that
that
used
question
to,
is really important. मतलब सब पूछते हैं वो. Startup से लेके big MNCs, everyone will ask that question to basically check how good you are in joins.
yeah.
हाँ.
So that's the one of the most important question, whether you are a fresher or you are a means how many years of experience person, that question is going to ask you. When I switched my company, I was having 4 years of experience, and that too, that question was asked to me. Okay, so that is one of the most important questions which we are going to learn. Okay, I'll tell you most of the questions which is going to be asked. Right, window functions. There's one more important question with window function. विप्लव, आपको भी इंटरव्यू में आया है. Find the third highest salary department wise using the window function. Am I right?
ये वाला मुझे ना ये लोग ने सीक्वल में भी पूछा था एंड देन दे टोल्ड मी टू सॉल्व इट इन PySpark as well.
PySpark also. Correct.
Yeah.
ठीक है. So few of the questions are कि वो पूछेंगे ही पूछेंगे, चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए. ठीक है. Then you have means how you can optimize your SQL query. This is one of the most important question that is asked. Correct. Then they'll ask you what is the difference between a join and a union. Okay, then you have to answer that. What is the difference between a delete and a truncate and drop? You have to answer that. Correct. So few of the questions are very, very, very important, and each and every person used to ask it. OLAP and what is the difference between OLAP and OLTP? What kind of schemas you know? Which schema is mostly used in the companies nowadays? So we have already learned about star schema and snowflake schema. And we have also understood that why snowflake schema is mostly in demand, right? So these are few of the questions which are going to be asked in each and every question, means each and every interview, right? And as soon as your interview gets over, just note down all the questions which has been asked to you. Right? Note down each and every question.
और अगर इंटरव्यू अच्छा नहीं गया ना, so you guys don't have to be sad or depressed. It's okay, it's fine, it's part and parcel of IT industry where you are giving a lot of interviews and you are looking to
Correct.
upgrade yourselves. So ज्यादा सोचना नहीं है, बस इंटरव्यू होने के बाद पानी पी लो, थोड़ा रेस्ट करो 5-10 मिनट एंड देन जस्ट नोट डाउन ऑल द क्वेश्चंस दैट यू हैव एनकाउंटर्ड. और फिर बाद में जब आप एकदम फ्रेश हो जाओगे तब उसको बैठ के पढ़ना अच्छे से.
Correct. आज नहीं तो कल क्वेश्चंस रिपीट होंगे. ठीक है. एक इंटरव्यू गया, 2 गया, 3 गया, 5 गया, 10 गया, 11वें 12वें इंटरव्यू से क्वेश्चंस रिपीट होना चालू हो जाएंगे. ठीक है. एंड दैट टाइम यू आर गोइंग टू गेट कॉन्फिडेंस. Okay. Sometimes what interviewer does, at the start of interview only they do motivate you. They do it. Right? And sometimes it likes you give the interview. Your interview went very well, but you never get a call from the HR again. And after 10 days or 15 days, they wake up and they'll say that, "Arey, aapne interview diya tha. It is cleared now, and now are you available for the second round of interview?" This happens. It's a personal experience, I'm telling you. And the same experience Viplav also faced. Correct, Viplav?
Yeah, exactly.
They just wake up someday and they'll again call you back and say कि अरे आप तो select हो गए. चलो अभी
ऐसा
आपका हम
ऐसा भी
enroll
होता
कराते
है.
हैं.
ऐसा भी होता है जब आपका इंटरव्यू एकदम एवरेज गया हो या अच्छा नहीं गया हो, ऐसा भी होता है कि यू विल गेट अ कॉल फॉर सेकंड राउंड एंड एट टाइम्स आई हैव इवन सीन व्हेन आई हैव गिवन अ रियली गुड फर्स्ट राउंड. तो उसके बाद विल बी एक्सपेक्टिंग ना कि हाँ मेरा अच्छा गया, ये कंपनी अच्छी है, अभी मुझे सेकंड राउंड के लिए प्रिपेयर करना पड़ेगा. But that's when they send you the bad news in the mail. So you don't have to be demotivated. बहुत अनसर्टन है ये लोग का रिस्पॉन्स. कभी कभी they will act as per your thinking, but most of the times you'll have to be ready.
Yeah. So it's
हाँ.
always a logic. Interview दो, भूल जाओ, आगे बढ़ जाओ. That's it. ठीक है, आपको सोचना ही नहीं है, एक इंटरव्यू दो, छोड़ दो, दूसरे की तैयारी करो, उसका रिजल्ट आएगा आएगा, नहीं आएगा नहीं आएगा, इट्स एब्सोल्युटली ऑल राइट। ठीक है, जस्ट प्रेप फॉर अदर्स, गो हेड, डोंट लुक बैक, दैट्स अ मंत्रा। ठीक है,
ड्यूरिंग इंटरव्यू प्रिपरेशन आई थिंक तानिया विल बी शेयरिंग दिस टिप्स। बाद में होगा ना, ये कब होगा?
करेक्ट, अभी तो इनकी क्लासेस चल रही हैं।
अच्छा, वैसे सीक्वल का कहाँ तक आ गए आप लोग पहुंचे हो?
सीक्वल राइट
क्या चल
नाउ वी
रहा है?
आर एट जॉइंट्स।
ओके, तो काफी कुछ कवर हो गया मतलब ना।
यस,
हम्म, फाइन फाइन फाइन,
विल
ठीक है।
स्टार्ट विद
वंस
जॉइंट्स टुडे।
once we complete SQL, then we can, help them understand the interview questions related
Yeah,
to SQL only.
of course,
Uh,
we'll
I
provide them
think,
the interview questions, we'll provide them with the assignments like we have provided it to you
yeah,
people.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, and guys, please complete the assignments यार। मतलब टाइम आप लोग को नहीं मिलता होगा, आई अंडरस्टैंड, आप लोग का जॉब है, यू हैव पर्सनल लाइव्स, एवरीथिंग यू हैव टू मैनेज। प्लीज ये अपना असाइनमेंट जो तानिया मैम दे रही है, प्लीज उसे कंप्लीट करके सबमिट करो। आप लोग का बहुत लर्निंग उसी में हो जाएगा। And then later, once SQL is over, we'll also take some mock interviews if you guys want it.
Yeah, ठीक है, we'll conduct a test for SQL,
Yeah,
है
yeah.
ना? Yeah, so in that we'll have Viplav, we'll be having Vikas, which is one of our other alumni. Then we are planning to have Mohil with us, the other trainer who's going to train you with Azure Databricks, right? So he also knows about SQL. So we are planning, and most probably Ashutosh sir will also be engaging you people, right? So we are planning that once your SQL gets over, we are going to take your test. We are going to check that at which pace you people are, and when we find that yes, you people are now at a good pace with SQL, then only your Python classes are going to start it. Okay. So when Viplav in batch, Viplav's batch, there were 2, 3 people who were not that too much serious. Because of them, their Python classes was delayed by 2 classes. Because again, we thought that when I asked everyone to submit the assignment and I was very much unsatisfied with the assignment, right? Then I asked that no, I want to exceed the class. I want these people to be at least on 80-85% pace, right? And when I found that okay, everybody was 80s on the 85%, then I handed over the class to Ashutosh sir for the Python part. So the same is going to happen with you people also, right? If we find that yes, you are at least at 80-85% with your SQL prep and I'm satisfied with it, then only your Python classes are going to start. ठीक है, नहीं तो मेरे साथ ही लूप में फंसे रहोगे. So it's up to you people what you want, right? How you want to take it. ठीक है, any questions, Amita, Lakshay, Shravan?
No, I
I
think
think
we are
I'm
good.
good. It's a good insight that we have to practice and also keep us motivated.
Yes,
And it's a continuous effort at both sides.
yes,
Like
it
you teaching
is.
and we also following. Okay.
Because
Good
Yeah.
to
it's
hear.
like, see, I can teach you to an extent, right? But you have to practice. Huh? When you are practicing from anywhere, if you're practicing from W3 school or you're practicing from lead board or you're practicing from hacker rank, from wherever you're practicing, right? If you find any questions which you are stuck, you are not getting any solution, or the solution, if you got the solution, still you are not able to understand it, right? Or you have a different approach for that solution, and the solution which is provided, it's of a different approach. Anytime you can message on group that this is the question, this approach which I am looking for or I am planning to go with, but the approach which is available, it's this. So is my approach right or wrong? We are definitely going to answer you, right? And this is what Viplav used to does. Every time he used to message, तान्या ये क्वेश्चन आया था, मैंने ये आंसर दिया है, is my approach right? When I went back and search in Google, this was the approach. So can we use both the approach, or the only approach which is provided in Google was right? So he used to does it, right? And then we used to respond ki acha, both the approaches or any one of the approaches right, or if his approach is right, what tweaks he can does in his approach, right? So to actually create a third approach out of both the approaches. So practice, 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 and practice. That's all. And your confidence. कई बार क्या होता है पता है, आपका आंसर बिल्कुल सही होता है, ठीक है, एंड इंटरव्यूअर इज लाइक अच्छा पक्का पक्का यही होता है, ये तो नहीं होता, ये तो नहीं होता, पक्की बात है, सही है. दे ट्राई टू कंफ्यूज यू, दे ट्राई टू एक्चुअली सी योर कॉन्फिडेंस, ठीक है. एंड कई बार ये होता है कि आपका आंसर गलत होता है, स्टिल यू आर सेइंग कि नहीं मेरा आंसर सही है. दैट पॉइंट दे सी दैट ओके दिस पर्सन हैज कॉन्फिडेंस. एंड कई बार जब हम क्लाइंट के आगे बैठते हैं ना, बिकॉज client doesn't know everything, that's why we are working for them, right? So कई बार जैसे हम client के आगे बैठते हैं, they also see your confidence. If you are confident enough to actually say the client कि भाई यही approach है, that's it, right? Later on you can come back, you can find that okay whether your approach was right or wrong, or if you have to make some changes in your approach, you can go ahead with it. You can do that anytime and always you can do it, right? But your confidence matters. इंटरव्यूअर ने आपसे 10 क्वेश्चन पूछा, 10 में से आपके 5 गलत है, कोई बात नहीं, अपना कॉन्फिडेंस लूज मत करना, नहीं तो जो 5 गलत है ना उसके चक्कर में आप बाकी के 5 भी गलत कर दोगे. ये चीज कभी नहीं होनी चाहिए. एंड दैट विल ओनली एंड ओनली हैपन विद प्रैक्टिस, ठीक है. हम अपने स्टूडेंट्स को हमेशा ये चीज बोलते हैं, यू कम विद द मॉक टेस्ट, विल हेल्प यू विद द मॉक टेस्ट, एंड आपका पहले 2 इंटरव्यू जस्ट ट्रीट इट एज योर मॉक टेस्ट, डोंट ट्रीट इट एज योर इंटरव्यू, ठीक है. देन व्हाट योर कॉन्फिडेंस विल बूस्ट. नहीं हुआ क्या होगा, एक इंटरव्यू दिया नहीं होगा ना सिलेक्शन, वर्स्ट केस सिनेरियो इज कि आपका इंटरव्यू में सिलेक्शन नहीं होगा, उससे वर्स्ट तो कुछ नहीं होगा, करेक्ट. अगर नहीं हुआ इंटरव्यू में सिलेक्शन, सोचो ही नहीं कि मैंने इंटरव्यू दिया था, सोचो मैंने एक मॉक टेस्ट दिया था, अभी इंटरव्यू आएगा, अभी को देना है मेरे को इंटरव्यू. दिस अप्रोच यू हैव टू टेक इट, एंड आज नहीं तो कल यू आर गोइंग टू गेट अ जॉब. मैंने आपको दिखाया है, मार्केट इज ऑन बूम, मार्केट इज ऑन बूम. जस्ट गो अहेड, डू वन थिंग टुडे, गो अहेड. आप सबको आई गेस रिज्यूमे मिल गया है एक्सेप्ट लक्ष्य. लक्ष्य द टीम इज in process of creating your resume, ठीक है. You can coordinate with Ashutosh because I'm not the right person for resume, but you can coordinate with Ashutosh. For Amita and Shravan, I guess the team has already been shared your resume, am I right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So what you can do is just to check it, go to Naukri, upload your resume and leave it.
अरे कॉल आना शुरू हो गया एक्चुअली.
कॉल आना शुरू हो गए ना?
हाँ, मुझे कल भी कॉल आया था, आज भी आया कॉल.
कॉल्स आएंगे because I'm telling you, market is on boom right now for Azure. ठीक है, that's why we want you to practice, practice and practice.
या सो मुझे कॉल आया आज एक्चुअली, उसमें उन्होंने डेटा फैक्ट्री रिक्वायरमेंट मांगी है,
Okay.
ADF
Okay.
एंड
ठीक है.
स्ट्रॉन्ग हैंड्स एक्सपीरियंस विद पावर बीआई, वो तो है मेरे पास. एडवांस SQL स्किल्स, दैट्स इट. एंड डोमेन इज इंश्योरेंस डोमेन.
Okay.
सो बेसिकली ADF मेन है थोड़ा.
हम्म.
पता नहीं मुझे ADF कैसे करें.
नहीं ठीक है, ADF मेन है, आई डू अंडरस्टैंड. देखो ADF में भी कुछ लिमिटेड क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं, ठीक है. इफ यू वांट टू गो अहेड विद द इंटरव्यू, आप सबके साथ मैंने आज ड्राइव ऑलरेडी शेयर कर दी है, ठीक है, I'll show you that drive also. Just give me 1 minute. I guess this drive it's already been shared with all of you. ये ठीक है, ये ड्राइव है आप सबके साथ ऑलरेडी शेयर्ड है ना। इस ड्राइव में आपको देखो एडी के आपको ये मिल जाएंगे। ठीक है, इसमें जैसे पाइथन का है, आगे है अजोर के जो हमारे वो थे, आपको ये सारा कुछ मिल जाएगा। प्लस यहाँ पे आपको ओके ठीक है, ये आपको एक डॉक्यूमेंट में मिल जाएगा अजोर का, जिसमें सम फंडामेंटल वर्ड्स जो है आपके रिलेटेड टू अजोर वो यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी लिखे हुए हैं। ठीक है, जैसे मैंने आपसे एक बार बात की थी कि व्हाट इज ऑन प्रेमाइस, है ना। तो वो आपसे पूछ सकते हैं कि आपका जो डेटा आ रहा है वो कहाँ से आ रहा है। ऑन प्रेमाइस का मतलब होता है कि आपके सिस्टम में जितना डेटा है, करेक्ट, आप जो डेटा लेते हो वो आपने हार्ड ड्राइव में सेव किया होगा, आपने अपने पेन ड्राइव में सेव किया होगा, कुछ आपके लैपटॉप्स में है। ठीक है, सो ऑल दिस इज योर बिलोंगिंग्स, सो दैट्स योर ऑन प्रेमाइस। ठीक है, बट आपने कुछ डेटा जो है वो गूगल ड्राइव में डाला हुआ है, एंड गूगल इट्स एक्चुअली अ क्लाउड, that's not your on premise, that's a cloud. I mean, that data is stored in cloud, right? So that's the difference between a cloud and an on premise. ठीक है,
Yes.
so you can see what is on premise. ठीक है, what is data center, what are virtual machines, right? Benefits on premise, benefits on premise, and we have some Azure questions also. ठीक है, I'm not able to see it right now. क्या, I'll check it, अगर इसमें अपलोडेड नहीं होगा, वैसे तो अपलोडेड होना चाहिए था। हाँ, ये रहा। ओके, ये नहीं है, आई गेस इसमें अपलोडेड नहीं है, मैं इसमें अपलोड कर दूंगी। वी हैव फ्यू ऑफ द सीक्वल इंटरव्यू जोर इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चंस आल्सो। ठीक है, सो 45 to 50 क्वेश्चंस वी हैव, ठीक है, फॉर अजोर। तो उसमें से आप पढ़ सकते हो अजोर से रिलेटेड क्या क्या क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं। मेनली जब पाइपलाइंस होती हैं आपकी, तो पाइपलाइंस आर बेसिकली एज आई सेड कि इट इज टू हेल्प यू टू ट्रांसफर द डेटा फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू द अदर। ठीक है, Azure pipelines helps you to transfer the data from one place to other. Let me check, I guess मेरा Azure का सब्सक्रिप्शन एक्सपायर हो गया है, but let me still try to log in for you people if I'm able to log in. Let me try, है ना। मेरे को भी एक्चुअली आई एम नॉट श्योर कि मैं सही लॉगिन कर भी रही हूँ कि नहीं, क्योंकि बहुत टाइम पहले मैंने लॉगिन किया था। ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम। Okay, it's taking time. Yeah. So this is what Azure basically looks like. ठीक है, so you have a subscription, so you have to take a subscription. So for first 1 month, the subscription is completely free. Okay, and then you have to pay for it, but it's very limited. I'll help you out that out. You just have to pay a limited one. Okay. Then this is Azure Databricks. Okay, so okay, I have to take a subscription to start it, but you have Azure Databricks over here. You have Key Vaults, which we mentioned, right? That if you have to put your secrets where you are going to put your secrets. So in Key Vault, you are going to put your secrets. Then you have the storage account where actually your files get saved, right? You have to create a resource first, and then this is your data factory. Okay, it's saying me to start with the subscription. It's okay. We'll do it later on. But this is your data factory, है ना? Over here, you can create your pipelines. If you go in any of the recordings, I guess you will be able to find it. I'll try to play this one. If
So particular ADF का वो नहीं है क्या recording?
है ये देखो, ठीक है? ये आपका रिसोर्स ग्रुप क्रिएशन, ठीक है? तो ये आपकी अजूर की यहाँ पे रिकॉर्डिंग्स है, इसमें आप देख लेना, इसमें मेंशन्ड होगा नाम। इसका भी मेरे को नाम दिख नहीं रहा है, पर इसमें आपकी डेटा फैक्ट्री की भी पूरी क्लासेस हैं, ठीक है? डेटा फैक्ट्री में वी हैव क्रिएटेड मल्टीपल पाइपलाइंस, ठीक है? तो कौन कौन सी पाइपलाइंस हमने क्रिएट की थी, यूल गेट इट, यहाँ से ही आपको मिल जाएगा। 20 से लेके ओवर हियर 27 तक यूल गेट इट, ठीक है? तो एक बार आप देख लेना।
Okay.
एंड अजोर डेटा, मैं आपको इसमें क्वेश्चंस भी डाल दूंगी, आई हैव फ्यू क्वेश्चनियर्स, मैं वो भी डाल दूंगी, ठीक है? ADF में mostly ADF with Azure Data Factory, which is used for pipelines. So they'll ask you the question like, what all are the activities you have worked with? Okay, which activities you have worked. So you have different activities. So you have to tell them about the activities in which you have worked. So activities are like, there are many it's like copy activity. Then you have Viplav, can you remind me of one of the two activities? Okay, it's copy activities, then get metadata activity. You have lookup, you have if, and then you have the new introduce activities, wait, then you have notebook activity. Viplav, am I?
Databricks notebook. Yeah. Databricks notebook we have.
Huh.
Then if we have something like a date which is dynamic in nature, then we have set variable activity for that. So it
Correct,
depends
correct.
on the data which is coming from the source. उसके accordingly हम वो activities use करेंगे फिर.
Correct.
लेकिन the most important one is and the most basic one is copy activity. वो सब जगह use होता है.
Yes. ठीक है, so they'll ask you about the activities, then they'll ask you about the incremental load. What is incremental load? What do you mean by incremental, or the delta load, right? And what do you mean by the full load? So they are going to ask you this. So full load, it's the load which you are getting on the first part, right? कि जब आपको पहले कुछ भी you are loading, that's your incremental load. ठीक है?
So over here, we have two types of load. एक तो trunk and load होता है और दूसरा incremental होता है. So basically trunk and load is like you are getting the entire data. So for example, मेरे यहाँ पे daily जो banking data रहता है, so banking data में कैसा you have disbursement, loan disbursement का data, then you have credit debit का data, then you have different types of data, for it actually comes from the bank on an everyday basis. So हम लोग का mostly trunk and load पे चलता है. तो एक अगर CSV फाइल में there are 30 lakh rows, तो वो 30 lakh rows they will come every day to my server. So basically we are dumping the entire data at once. वैसे that is first type, and the second one is अपना incremental. So basically incremental में it's nothing, जो past का data रहता है that is already there inside the sheet, but कल का data जो रहता है वो update होके उसमें आता है. So already we have some 50 lakh rows in the sheet. So right now only 5 lakh rows are being updated. so today we'll get 55 lakh crores वैसा.
Correct.
So basically कैसा है ना, so अभी अपना incremental load जो होता है, that thing it has limited data in itself. So वहाँ पे the pressure or the load on the bank servers is pretty less compared to trunk and load. Trunk and load में कैसा होता है, पूरा डेटा रोज डंप होता है, तो उस वजह से ना आपके पाइपलाइन स्लो हो जाते हैं. सो राइट नाउ इन आवर बैंकिंग सिनेरियो ट्रंक एंड लोड ज्यादा यूज होता है, तो उस वजह से ना इट टेक्स सम, समटाइम्स इट इवन टेक्स 10 आवर्स फॉर अ सिंगल पाइपलाइन टू एग्जीक्यूट. तो फिर वो डेटा, फिर जो सोर्स पे डेटा, डेस्टिनेशन पे डेटा जिसको चाहिए होता है ना, उसको लेट मिलता है. बट
Correct.
इफ वी यूज दैट इंक्रीमेंटल वाला अप्रोच, देन उससे ना वो पाइपलाइन विल एग्जीक्यूट ओनली इन 2 आवर्स मैक्स.
Correct.
So
सो
अच्छा.
logic,
दैट्स दैट
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
सॉरी.
yeah, Viplav. So logically, the company has to use this incremental load. No?
Yeah.
Correct.
So the problem over here is the company doesn't want to, use the incremental approach, because कैसा है, अभी जो चल रहा है वही अप्रोच वो लोग ये करेंगे, फॉलो करेंगे. इफ वी ट्राई टू इवन सजेस्ट देम कि हमें
Mm-hmm.
ऐसा करना चाहिए, it will save some time, so they will be a bit skeptical. But yeah, if we can do that, that's a really good thing. It will put less pressure, and that's the actual reason why we are hired as data engineers in first place, to basically optimize the existing data pipelines.
Correct. So the other solution for this is nested pipelines. Right. So what they are doing is they are actually giving the data in a live streaming part, right? You can divide it into batches and then you can execute the two different pipelines and you can merge it together. So that we used to call as a nested pipelines, right? So if for the banking, if it's like you have a data for your credit cards, your debit cards, and then you have your savings and then your FDs and your loans. So you can divide it into different files, different pipelines. You can process it and then you can merge it together. So as of now, if it is taking 10 hours, it will reduce to 7 to 8 hours. So at least few hours of shortage you can do it. So they'll definitely ask you like few of the approaches, that this is the thing how you can cut it or how you can optimize your SQL query or your ADF pipeline, how you can optimize it. And this it's actually been shared with you, right? This data. So you can see what are the activities and what each and activity means. Like when these activities are basically used. So this has already been there in the drive, which is being shared with you people already. Okay. So you can go through all this. You can go through the recording also, right? And if you have any doubt, you can ask us. Okay? But again, they are definitely going to ask you about some of the SQL questions. They are going to ask you that, okay, first and foremost question of any interview, it's introduce yourself. Okay? And your introduction should be very crisp and clear, and only take the names of the softwares or these I can say the technologies in which you have the expertise, right? If you are confident on SQL, say SQL. If you're confident on Python, say Python. If you're confident on Azure Data Factory or Databricks or Synapse or PySpark or Spark SQL, take the name of that only. Right? And when you are giving the answers, the most one more important tip is when you are giving the answer of any of the question, please frame your answer in such a way that you mold your interview by yourself and not the interviewer. ठीक है?
Tanya, can I add something over here?
Yes, please, Lakshay.
Okay, so just a piece of advice. I don't know if it will be helpful, but it has been helpful for me in the interviews. if whenever you are answering to either a technical or a non-technical question, you should address the problem statement. You should have the solution. You should have a recommendation and a mitigation plan. I don't think there will be any other questions associated with that particular question to the interviewer after you will be giving all these four resolutions in one question.
Correct. But again, right, if I'm saying कि मैंने कहीं से पढ़ ली एक पाइपलाइन, ठीक है, आई डोंट नो हाउ टू क्रिएट अ पाइपलाइन, and I said कि अच्छा ठीक है, I'm going to use a get metadata activity, then I'm going to use a lookup activity, then I'm going to use a if activity, and then I'll do a copy activity and it's done. Okay, now I have mentioned 4 different activities in a particular answer. ठीक है, if I'll give the 100% solution also with that 4 activities, he is going to ask me the question. And if I don't know any of the activity, I'm caught.
Yeah,
Right?
you are right. Correct.
So that's why I'm telling that whenever you are answering of any of the question, please be very precise and answer in such a way that the follow-up question can also be answered by you. हम जितने तेज होते हैं ना इंटरव्यू, अगर हम शेर है ना तो इंटरव्यूअर सवर शेर होते हैं, ठीक है, वो हमें बहुत जल्दी अपने जाल में फंसा लेते हैं.
पर उनको पता नहीं लगने देना है कि हम सवातेर नहीं है.
करेक्ट, पता नहीं लगने देना है. और पता कैसे नहीं लगने देना है? आपको अपने आंसर्स से, ठीक है. मीन्स इफ यू आर, ऑब्वियसली इट इज गोइंग टू कम विद प्रैक्टिस, बट आपको अपना आंसर ऐसे फ्रेम करना है कि आपको पता होना चाहिए. अगर हम कैसे प्रेप करते थे पता है इंटरव्यू के लिए, व्हेन आई यूज्ड टू प्रेप फॉर एनी इंटरव्यूज, ठीक है, आई यूज्ड टू नोट डाउन 4-5 इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस. आई यूज्ड टू राइट आंसर्स ऑफ दैट कि ठीक है, this is my question, I'm going to write an answer for this. If they'll ask me about any pipeline, ठीक है, I have said that okay, these are the activities which are going to use in this pipeline. Now for each and every activity I used to go through कि ठीक है, अगर मैंने if activity बोला है, अभी if activity में से वो मुझसे क्या क्या क्वेश्चंस पूछ सकता है, prep for that. मैंने लुकअप एक्टिविटी बोली, अब लुकअप एक्टिविटी में से क्या क्या क्वेश्चंस पूछ सकता है, प्रेप फॉर दैट. राइट, so you yourself is asking the further questions and you yourself is giving the further answers. So at least 70% of the interview you will be able to give it thoroughly. I'm not saying that 100% you can give, nobody can give the 100% interview correctly, but at least initially 50 you can crack, then 55, then 60, then 80, then 90% you will be able to crack it. ठीक है. So this is how you have to prep for your interviews. And we have there for you, right? Shravan, when is your interview?
Yeah, so I have just received a call actually.
Hmm.
तो आई थिंक अभी वो डिटेल्स लिए हैं मुझसे,
ठीक है.
अभी वो रिवॉर्ड बैक करेंगे.
Okay, अभी वो रिवर्ट बैक करेंगे, ठीक है.
हाँ.
So I'll just suggest because I guess आज मैंने कुछ पढ़ाया नहीं है, and as I wanted to start a new topic, right? So I am not going to start it today. We'll start it tomorrow. So today I'll request everyone, I have already shared the drives with you. Go through the questions which I have provided you, go through the documents which we have already provided to you. Okay, go and read it once. Go and practice the SQL from W3 school, or you can go with the HackerRank basic part today. Do it. ठीक है, if you face any difficulty you can connect us. And yes, if you want, just upload your resume once in Naukri and check. Okay, you have to modify your Naukri also, means if you are uploading your resume, please be very precise with the keywords, right? Because sometimes, and one more tip to upload your resume in Naukri is, uh, we have mentioned few of the keywords. The team has already mentioned the key skills for you in your resume, right? But when you go to Naukri, you have to mention your key skills. Okay, so here you have to mention your key skills, right? And open mine only. See, so you have to mention your key skills over here, है ना? So the tip to mention your key skills is go through multiple options in, okay, go through some of the jobs of Azure. Check whether they are writing as Azure Data Lake or they are only writing as Data Lake. Whether they are writing as Azure Data Factory or they are only writing as Data Factory or they are writing as ADF. Right? So you can add both over here. Right? Like this. See, I've written Azure Databricks also and Databricks also. Right? Here it's SQL also, and here it's SQL Azure also. Okay, Spark and PySpark is different and PY is different. Okay, so you have to check your skills, go through few of the job titles and see the keywords or the key skills they have mentioned and try to put the key skills as per that. You are for sure you're not going to put 100% of the key skills, but at least put some of the key skills and check how key skills they have written. Okay, that will definitely help you people. Okay, so just create your Naukri profiles today, all of you, with the resume which team has already provided to you. Okay, go through the documents which has been shared with you. Start with your HackerRank practice for SQL as of now. Okay, tomorrow we are going to start with joins, I guess. We have what we have. Acha, wildcard operators we have, and then we have the alias, then we have the aggregation function. Aggregation function is nothing. Okay, aggregate is count, sum, average, mean, max. I don't think I have to explain these things to you people. है ना? Count is to count something, sum is to for add, average is to find the average, mean is to find the minimum number, and max is to find the maximum number. Right? So I don't think I have to take you through this aggregation functions. Right? Acha, what is alias? Let's complete this alias today so we can start with joins tomorrow. What is alias?
Yeah, it's like giving the name to a column.
It's like giving a nickname,
Yeah, same as that.
right? We all have a nickname. Okay? Sean, what your parents call you basically at home? Or your friends used to call you?
So my nickname is Kishu.
Kishu. Okay, so Kishu is your alias.
Yeah.
Okay? So because your parents don't want to sell you Shravan all the time, they have given you a short name. It's Kishu and they used to call you Kishu. Same way. I don't want to take the name as department number every time. So I've just given it as DN. DN, it's the alias for department number. So it's a short name. Okay? Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all about alias. And basically, we use alias when we are writing our joins, when we are writing some complex queries. Because every time if I have to write, means when I'm writing a join, I have to declare the column name also, right? That a table name that from this table I need a column. So if my means table name is complete department slash number. So every time if I'm going to write department number dot this column name, department number column 2, department number column 3. So my query is going to be very lengthy, right? And I'm wasting time also to write a lengthy query. Instead of if I'll write DN, it's DN column name, DN column 2, DN column 3. It's very easy to write also. It doesn't takes much efforts also to write it. Correct? And there will be no chance of spelling mistakes also. है ना? And my query will be very crisp and clear and it looks also very nice. So that's why we go with the alias instead of writing the complete table name. Okay, or sometimes if I have to find a means if I want to, there's a table salaries, okay, and now I want to find the maximum salaries. So then if I'll write max salary, then the column name will be max salary. So I can give an alias to it like as maximum salary. Right? So this is how the alias works. Okay. We are good. Tomorrow we'll start with joins. I guess yahin pe wo question hai. So this is the most important asked question in any of the interview. ठीक है? They are going to give you 1, 1, 2 and nulls also will be included. And this is most of the important interview question when it comes to joins. If you are able to solve this, then they'll understand that yes, you know joins. If you are not able to answer this, then they'll find that okay, you don't know joins. Okay, so this is one of the most important and always asked question. So we are going to study it tomorrow. Okay. Any questions for today? Anyone else? Any more questions?
Yeah, Tanya, so I'm not able to, copy that whole data what you have given.
Why?
मतलब उसमें कॉपी हो रहा है बट ऐसे कि बहुत ज़्यादा जहाँ पे इंसर्ट आ रहा है ना बहुत लेंदी है.
Just do Control A.
हाँ तो कंट्रोल ए से वो पूरा ही वो हो जा रहा है.
हाँ तो पूरा ही कर लो, नो प्रॉब्लम.
अच्छा.
कंट्रोल
जैसे
ए करके आपको तो पूरा ही पेस्ट करना है ना वैसे भी.
नहीं तो इसमें तो बहुत सारी चीज़ें वो है ना, जैसे इसमें आप इसमें लिखा हुआ है कुछ कुछ कमेंट्स हैं इसमें बहुत सारे.
कोई बात नहीं, अगर कमेंट्स है तो कमेंट्स ऑटोमेटिकली हट जाएंगे.
अच्छा.
कमेंट्स का कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता उससे. आप
तो
कॉपी
कंट्रोल.
पेस्ट करके कर लो. कंट्रोल ए कंट्रोल सी कर लो, हो जाएगा.
ओके ठीक है.
ठीक है. एंड वन मोर थिंग गाइस, प्लीज, अगर आपको ऑफलाइन के पर्सनल लैपटॉप पे कोई भी सॉफ्टवेयर डाउनलोड करने के लिए हेल्प चाहिए, वी आर ऑलवेज देयर. ठीक है. वेदर इट्स माई सीक्वल, वेदर इट्स रिलेटेड टू पाइथन, वेदर इट्स रिलेटेड टू अज़ूर, वेदर इट्स योर SSMS, अगर आपको कोई भी सॉफ्टवेयर आपके पर्सनल लैपटॉप पे डाउनलोड करना है, वी कैन हेल्प यू आउट. प्लस प्लीज 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 इट्स अ रिक्वेस्ट कि कोई भी आप सॉफ्टवेयर अपने ऑफिशियल लैपटॉप पे डाउनलोड ना करें. And if you are downloading it, kindly contact your admins and not us. We are not the right person or we are not the authorized person to help you out with that. ठीक है? It is a privacy breach. ठीक है? It is a compliance issue. So sorry to say, but we will not be able to help you to download any of the software in your official laptops. ठीक है? So please, whatever you need help with, we are able to help you only and only on personal level and in your personal laptops and not the official ones. Okay, because we don't want you to means to get yourself into trouble, okay, while using your official laptops. So please don't do it. Okay?
Okay.
Because when it comes to data, when you are working as an Azure data engineer, the first and foremost thing is the data privacy. You have to maintain it. Okay? When you are working as whatever you are working as, don't share your passwords with anyone. Don't share your laptops with anyone, please. Okay, it's actually a privacy breach. Don't do it. Okay? I'll just stop the recording and then we'll discuss.